Hi everyone, I'm Rashtian with the Mason Law Firm. So if you've been involved in a car accident or a slip and fall, you probably received a phone call from an insurance adjuster who sounded very friendly. They were probably even concerned about how you're feeling. But here's the truth. The adjuster is not your friend. They have one job, that is to protect the insurance company and not your recovery or your health. Let me explain it this way. When an adjuster calls and says, "We just need a quick statement from you to process the claim," what they're really saying is that, let me ask you questions as soon as I can before you have a chance to talk to an attorney and lock you into statements that I can use against you later. They may even ask innocent questions such as, "So how are you feeling today? Are you going to be back at work soon?" If you say, "Yes, I feel fine," or "I'll be back at work soon," they're going to use that against you later on to show or argue that you were not seriously injured in the accident. Adjusters also try to get the case settled as fast as possible before you have your medical bills pile up. Indeed, adjusters from Geico are routinely offering $500 or $750 to injured parties and saying, "Hey, let's get rid of this thing right now. You get your money right now. You don't have to worry about anything else. Let's move the process moving forward." But they're only doing that because they do not want to see a lot of medical bills coming their way. But the problem is, you haven't had your treatment yet. You don't know what your injuries are. And they're trying to get away with having to pay for your injuries. Now, I'm not saying that all insurance adjusters are bad. They're just doing their job. I actually used to do defense work, so I used to deal with adjusters a lot in 20-something years ago. But their job is different than yours. It's the opposite of yours. Your job is to get back to normal where you were before the accident and to get fairly compensated. Their job is to pay you as little as possible so to protect the insurance company. That is why it's important to go through an experienced personal injury attorney, one who's been doing this for a long time. We know all the tactics that they use, and we can make the arguments that we need to protect you and get you a fair compensation. So just remember, if you end up being in an accident and you talk to an insurance adjuster, they're not your friend. They work for the insurance company, not you. Please go with an experienced personal injury attorney, one who's been doing this for a long time and knows all the insurance tactics that are used to pay you as little as possible. My name is Mason Rashtian. I've been doing this since 1997 and used to work for the insurance companies, so I know all their tactics. My firm is called the Mason Law Firm, and our tagline is, "We meet our clients by accident."